There's a plethora of penalties in karate. Let's get started. This will probably be a three-part series because there's so many penalties. So the first one to go over is contact penalty. What you do is you look, if it say Aka, hit blue in the face. They're under age 15 years old. So you turn towards Aka. You make a fist with your right hand and your left hand stays just like this. Your elbows are in. Some people try to do it like this. However, more proper is to have these knuckles along with your hand. In USA Karate, when there's a penalty for the first time, you have to signal what the penalty is for. This is how they do it now. Some people like to give the chewies really softly like this. Aka, chewy. And sometimes you'll see it like this. Aka, chewy. I prefer the second one. Whenever you want to give the second penalty to Aka for contact, you turn again like this. You say Aka, chewy, signaling 2 penalties. The third time, same thing if they do it again, chewy. Now let's talk about escalating penalties. Let's imagine red punches blue in the face and causes them to have a bloody nose. Then you only can give, currently, the first penalty, Aka, chewy. Let's say red punches blue in the face again and causes the nose to bleed again. Then what you'd probably want to do at lower level tournaments is shugo the judges. How you shugo them is you put your hand out, turn your hand over, and say shugo, and you pull your hand back like this. Only one hand, turn your hand over, shugo, okay? Once you shugo the judges, they all come up. You want to notify them that you're going to escalate penalties just so they know what's going on. They go back to their chairs. Then you just turn, you go from the first penalty to the third penalty. All you have to do is go Aka, chewy. So you can escalate if it's greatly diminishing the other opponent's ability to fight or to do kumite. Once you get to the 4th penalty, it changes slightly for USA. You turn, you say Aka, Hansuka chewy, and you're pointing at their feet. That's the 4th penalty of 5. They do it again, you say Aka, Hansuku, and then automatically you turn forward and you say ow, no catch, because they penalize themselves out of the match. Talking about contact, before the rule change, this would be a way of asking other judges if they saw the same thing, and then they would take their flags and they would cross them to say, yes, I agree. If you wanted to escalate in the old rules, you would point. So if I want to go from the first penalty, which used to be an X, which is in the AAU,